All right, the next one is on percentage. So I'm going to start with the very basic thing. So percentage means it is a specific fraction where denominator is 100. If you have forgotten this in P5, the meaning of a percentage is specific fraction where denominator is 100. Okay, so instead of writing it as a fraction like a numerator or denominator, you are supposed to write it in the form of a percent with the percent symbol. So starting from the conversion, for fraction to percentage and decimals to percentage, just remember you simply times 100. So when you see fraction, you see decimals, you times 100. What kind of things constitute as decimal if you see 0.4 or you see 1.6 or you see maybe 0.02? These are all decimals. Okay, and then fraction, you will see 1/4, you will see 1/3, you will see 1/5, or maybe 3 out of maybe 10. These are all fractions. All right, so don't confuse this with the percent itself. Okay, so take note, I just simply times 100, I'll get my percent symbol. Of course, for the nice fractions like 1/4, 1/5, 3/10, you can simply change the denominator out of 100. All right, next, if I have the percentage and I want to get to fractions or decimals, I simply divide by 100. So what do I mean? What is percentage? It can be maybe 25%. It can be 0.4%. It can be 1.2%. So as long as you see a percent sign, these are all under percentage. So you have to convert to either fractions or decimals. Okay, so two simple sides. You either times 100 to get to percent, or from those with percent to get to fractions or decimals, you divide by 100. Divide by 100 means, okay, so let's say I'm taking 25%, taking 0.4% example. I want to get to fraction, it will just be 0.4. Divide by 100 means out of 100 like this. Then I can't write like this. I must get rid of the decimal point. I times 10. Times 10, I will have 4 out of 1,000. Then you can simplify it from here. Okay? If I want to get to decimals, then it will be 0.4 divided by 100. Then I'll jump once, twice to the left-hand side. Jump once is 0.04. Jump twice will be 0.004. Okay, that's it for the conversion. Now, just to recap a few definitions with you here, yeah. GST is a goods and service tax. It's something you have to pay extra in any country. Okay, it is a tax, extra money to pay. Interest depends on what question they give you. Either the bank give you extra money for depositing money with them, saving money with them, or you have to pay extra when you borrow money, when you loan money. Okay, when you pay back to loan shark, for example, or pay back to the bank, you have to pay extra money for the interest. Now, if you see the word usual price, it means the original price, and usual price, original price is always 100%. Okay, next, discount is the amount you deduct. So if I tell you there's a 10% discount to you, then this discount is the 10% there. Okay, the discounted price is the amount you pay after deduction. So don't confuse these two things. Okay, discount, discounted price. All right, next. This is what we learned in P6, percentage decrease, percentage increase, percentage discount. So they use the same formula of doing. Numerator is my decrease, increase, or the discount, or simply just the difference. And then the numerator, the denominator is always my original. Then you just times 100%, you will get the percentage decrease, the percentage increase, or the discount. Okay? Now, remember in the context of a percentage increase or decrease, the earlier or the original value is always 100%. Okay, so from there, if there's an increase, then the later value would become more than 100%. If it decreases, then the later value becomes less than 100%. Okay, so just remember the earlier or the original is always 100%. All right. Now, next, I do know someone requested for this particular question, so I'm going to record this to explain this to you. Now, Ivy had 25 more bracelets than Audrey, so I'm going to draw this part here first. So starting off, Ivy to Audrey. So I'm going to draw a longer bar for Ivy, and a shorter bar for Audrey. Okay, and this is the 25 more for Ivy. I'm going to put it outside because later I need to cut something inside here, so I'm going to leave it alone first, okay? Now, after Ivy bought some bracelets, the number of bracelets she had increased by 36%. Increased by 36%. So which means to say originally this will be my 100%. Okay, so here is your 100%. This is also Ivy's 100% also. Okay, so if I tell you that it increased by 36%, that means I'll add on a 36% here. Or if you're confused, you can just write 36 units. Okay, and this 25 bits also has to increase by 36% as well. So 36% of 25 bracelets is actually, let me just cross cancel. 9 bracelets. So I also have to add on 9 bracelets for Ivy as well. So in total, this is Ivy's increment in her bracelet. When I say they increased by 36%. So 36% means I increase the 36% units and then 36% of the 25 as well. This is actually your burgers and fries question. Okay. So which is why I told you, if you can't see in this manner, you can change it to units. All right. Now, next. I'm talking about Audrey now. After Audrey gave away some of her bracelets. So originally, this is 100%. Okay. The number of bracelets she had decreased by 10%. So I'm going to remove a 10%. And I'm going to shape this. So Audrey would be left with 90%. Sorry, actually, I don't need to cut anything here, so I'm going to put it back in because just now it was add on, so I'm going to put a 25 inside here. Okay, so at the end, what Ivy would have is this whole chunk, the 100%, the 25, the 36%, and the 9 bracelet. Audrey is left with 90%. Okay, and they tell you that at the end, they had 260 bracelets altogether, excluding the 10%. Okay, so I'm going to add everything together, so it'll be 100%. I'm going to put all the percent together, 100% plus 36% plus 90% plus 25 plus 9. That will give me 260. Okay. Oh, actually, I shouldn't be presenting this way. Give me a minute now. I'm not going to confuse you like this. Okay. So I know that this whole thing, 100% plus 36% plus 25 plus 9 plus 90% is 260. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the percent together, 100% plus 36% plus 90%. That will give me a total of 226%. Okay, so 226% plus 25 plus 9 give you 260. So I'm going to take 260 minus the 25 and 9. That will give me 226. Okay, so I know 226% is actually equals to is representing 226 bracelet. So 1% is just 1 bracelet. Okay, so how many bracelets did Ivy buy? I'm looking only for the buy. I'm not looking for at first. I'm not looking for the end. I'm only looking for what she bought. So can you see Miss Ling actually highlighted out this already? So actually, I already read the question before that, so I know what to look up for already. So you must learn how to use the highlighter to your advantage, okay? So I'm going to find a 36% first. So 36% will just be 36 bracelets plus, then after add on your 9 bracelets. So there'll be 45 bracelets in total. Okay, now just to clarify, just now the first way of presenting is wrong. Do you remember just now what I wrote? I wrote 100% plus 36% plus 90% plus 25 plus 9 equals to 260. I can't do this because this is wrong. Why so? Because if you actually think about it, 100% is actually one whole. But this one whole is not the same as the number of bracelets here. So I can't say 1 plus 25. So this is the wrong way of presenting. So instead of presenting this way, you're supposed to get the percentage altogether, take the number minus off it, then you equate using the arrow sign. Okay, so take note of the presentation. All right, so that's it for your question 12. So apart from this, do look through your percentage homework book. And if you do have any other questions, do raise it on Monday. Otherwise, just practice the questions. Okay.